Your mom would understand.
Yeah, according to her, the pilot's bottle of scotch is the only thing that helped her survive when she was trapped in that cave with Dorian.
Natalie, your mom's gonna beat this. You know why? Because she's a fighter.
Yeah, but what if she doesn't win this time?
My bet's on her.
I tell you, I just can't sit here doing nothing.
All we can do now is pray for a donor, I guess.
I will see about that.
It's so bad wishing for somebody to die just so Mom can live. I just can't help it.
What do you say, little brother? Can you put in a good word for Mom with the man upstairs? Hey, got your message. What's up?
Joe's in town because of his mom.
Did he get in touch?
He wants us to get together. He says his mom's in really bad shape.
Put me through to the Surgeon General. Asa Buchanan. General, I'm going to cut right to the chase. I've got a daughter-in-law who needs a heart transplant. And I got to have your help. Whatever it takes and whatever it costs.
Dorian, what the hell happened here?
He lost brain function, flatlined, and the attending brought him back.
Ben was DNR. The last thing he wanted was to be kept alive on machines. Well, he and Viki made that perfectly clear.
Larry, I know what it says on his chart.
Then why the hell did you run a code on him?
Read this. Read it. Then tell me you think I did the wrong thing.
Who's that on the phone?
No, I was just calling the nanny.
Again?
Yeah, I haven't been away from Ace for this long, ever, and he's colicky and...
Oh, that's what Mrs. Franklin is there for. Just let her handle it, okay? I need you here with me right now.
Okay, I know. Listen, I know I haven't been straight with you about everything, and we should talk about it, but I can't do it here, not with everybody around.
I agree, now's not the time. But we will. We definitely will.
Did something happen? Vicky's condition is stable.
There's some bad news about Ben.
What?
About a half an hour ago, he started hemorrhaging in his brain. When the bleeding didn't stop, he went into cardiac arrest. Now, the medical team got the heart started, but, well, there's no brain activity.
Is he dead?
Without the machinery to breathe for him.
He's brain dead. Machines can take over for a while, but sooner or later, his organs will stop functioning.
Ben would not want to be put on a machine. He signed some kind of an order.
I know it's a do not resuscitate. I know that. We all know that. We know what Ben's wishes were, but in this case, there were extenuating circumstances.
Now, I know this is a very bad time, but there are some decisions that have to be made. Life and death decisions.
Hey, Riley, dude, can I head you right to the hospital? Now leaving some company, someone who's from the other side of the trenches.
Yeah, but I am headed to the garage.
Oh, I'm not headed that way.
I still think you're cute.
So, what were we talking about?
Joe? Are you afraid to see him?
I don't know. So much has changed since he went to London. I mean, I feel like I'm just a totally different person.
Well, you are. You have grown a hell of a lot since he left.
Well, what if it's not real? I mean, I always tried to be a better person when we were married, but what if I'm just better at faking it now?
That's true. You are pretty good at that.
Okay, I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
You mind if I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Are you still in love with Joe? Is that why you're afraid to see him?
He fought hard, Pa. Like a real Buchanan.
You all right?
I don't care what they say, honey. Our boy would never, ever give up.
I know this is a blow, but a decision has to be made quickly. Ben's organs are only going to be viable for another few hours.
If this is true, Dr. Bullock, are you sure?
Yes. Ben's blood type is AB positive.
Same as Mom's.
So he's definitely a match for Mom.
That and other factors. For some unknown reason, heaven knows why, he had the test done years ago to prove it.
That's weird. It's almost like he knew something was going to happen.
Well, is this some sort of a protocol, a list?
Yes, but see, Viki's in failure. She's been bumped to #1.
That sounds really bad when you say failure. What, do you think that Ben knew that she was in trouble, so he just let himself die?
No. My son will fight to the bitter end.
Guys, we gotta make a decision. Are we gonna tell her the truth?
Well, we can't because it's against regulations for the recipient to know the donor's name.
Who cares? Mom would want to know.
You don't have to be the one to tell him anyway. Actually, I think it should be one of us.
We can't tell her. We can't tell her now. She's so weak the trauma could kill her. Jess, come on. Mom's gonna find out anyway. And what if she wants to see Ben before she gets operated on?
And maybe knowing that it's Ben's heart will give her extra strength.
Okay, but are we willing to take that chance?
Todd, where's everybody?
I don't know. I stepped outside for a while, get some fresh air. How are you?
Well, I had a dream.
What? A bad one?
It was about Ben. I could see his face. He was standing in a field, in this field of white flowers, and then all of a sudden all the flowers turned red. And he was looking at me and he smiled and he waved and then he turned around and he walked away. And I called him and he turned back and he smiled again and he said something, but I couldn't hear him. And I think something's wrong. I think something's happened to him.
I think it was just a dream.
No, will you please do me a favor? Please go see if he's all right.
Everything's fine.
No, please just
don't
go
work
see
yourself
what's
up.
happened to him.
I'll go if you just promise me to calm down.
Please just go.
Okay,
Please.
I'm going. Are you positive?
Yes, I'm positive.
But I'm just afraid if we tell her, then...
We have to tell her.
Look, I know you want to tell the truth to her, but ethically, I cannot be a part of that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll be in the waiting room.
Viki knows Ben's in trouble. I'm not gonna lie to her.
Yeah, since when?
Kevin.
Listen, maybe she doesn't want Ben's heart inside her, okay? It's a constant reminder that he's gone. You know, maybe she doesn't want to live with that.
It's her only shot.
So we take it, all right? We don't tell her she has the transplant anonymously. She has a chance to survive that way.
She's gonna know that Ben's gone.
She already knows. I'm telling you, they got some kind of connection.
Todd's right. No, Mom's smart enough to figure out what's going on. I mean, and do we want to risk that after the transplant? She's too fragile right now. Later, maybe years
No,
later.
she's tough. She can take it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, think about it, guys. Mom's gonna have Ben's heart beating inside of her. I mean, once the initial shock is gone, she's gonna see how wonderful it is.
The bottom line is, it's Viki's decision.
You know what? No one cares what you think. All right? If it wasn't for my mother, you wouldn't even be accepted as part of this family.
Kevin, stop it. He is very much a part of this family, and his opinion does matter.
This man has no say about my son's heart. Any decisions made about my son Ben belong to his mother, Renee, who brought the boy into the world. You got that?
Whatever. Let Viki decide.
Larry? Okay, what's happened to Ben? Something's happened. I know something's wrong.
You need to calm down.
No, if something's happened to him, I need to
Viki,
know.
listen to me. I'm going to get one of the kids to come in here for just a minute.
I say we take a vote.
What are you, president of the student
Now,
council?
just step back, Todd. We're voting.
Okay, I say we tell her.
Definitely.
I think she'd want to know.
She'll know whether we tell her or not.
Hell no.
Maybe later, but not until after the surgery. Until after the surgery.
All right, you'll know how I feel. That's 4 and 4. Jess?
I don't know.
Viki's asking about Ben.
Is she all right?
I think some part of her knows what's going on.
Okay, look, we have got to make a decision before we get back in there.
Put yourself in her shoes, Jess.
You're right. Mom would want to know the truth. We have to let her make her own decision.
All right. I'm the oldest. I'll do it.
Please, can I tell her?
What's happened to Ben? Jesse, I feel so empty. I feel like something slipped away from me. Please, is he okay?
We'd like a minute with our son before you take him away. All I'm asking for is one lousy minute.
I'll be right outside.
This is very beautiful.
First anniversary is Pearl, isn't it?
You are my pearl.
I just wanted to mark the occasion with something special. I just want you to know how lucky I am to have you in my life, Mom.
A year ago, you found out that Ben was our son, right?
You remembered?
You know how I feel about family.
It's the first time you ever referred to me as family.
I don't know how to say goodbye.
Assuming Mom agrees to the transplant, what happens next? How much time do we have?
Oh, I would say 5 hours tops. While we're harvesting the heart, we have to make sure that Viki's stabilized and then prep her for the surgery and do the transplant.
I know. What are the chances of her rejecting the heart once it's in her?
I think we all better pray that doesn't happen.
Hey. You've been all over the place today. Is this all about my mom, or is there something else going on?
Oh, you've got enough to worry about.
I'm happy to listen if you want to talk.
I'm just not used to being away from Ace for this long, you know.
That's right. I haven't even got a chance to congratulate you. You've wanted a baby a long time.
Yeah. And now I have Ace, and I've never been happier.
Joey?
Yeah, sorry, I better...
Yeah, go ahead. I'll be fine.
Okay, Kelly, what's going on?
Nothing is going on.
Don't lie to me, okay? Something is very obviously eating you alive, and I want to know what it is.
I don't care how busy it is. I'm not coming to work today. Deal with it.
You tell him, sugar.
What are you doing here?
I thought maybe you'd need a shoulder to lean on. How's Vic?
She's hanging on. She has to make it, Roxy.
I am your mother.
You sound like you mean it.
I do. It's okay, baby. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
As long as she makes it, everything's gonna be okay.
You know, even I gotta admit, Viki's pretty amazing. Damn, I wish I had a mother like that. So maybe Reverend Joey could make a bargain with God, and they could take somebody else.
I don't think it works like that. You know what? I'm not worried. Mom hasn't lost a battle yet, and we are not gonna let her start.
Mom, I have some really good news. A heart's become available. A really good, strong, healthy heart. But before Larry can schedule the surgery, you have to make a really important decision.
Why? I already okayed the operation. If there's a heart available, then...
That's it. That's just it. See, this is a really special heart.
Oh, no. Oh, God. It's bad, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, God, it's bad.
The machines are keeping him alive now.
Wait outside.
Come on, let's move a little more. Come on.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Mom, don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let her give up. She's never given up on me. I'll give up on her.
For what it's worth, you'll always have me. I know I'm just your sister, but whenever you get around to getting on with your life, I will be there. So don't ever forget that.
You're our hero, Ben. You're giving your life to save Viki's.
You are one hell of a man, Ben Buchanan. And by God, you're one hell of a son.
No. I have thanked God over and over for the time that we had with you, that we did have. We love you, Ben.
I'm sorry. We really have to take him now.
Goodbye, Ben.
I didn't realize how hungry I was.
But you have still not answered my question. Are you still in love with Joe?
What difference does it make? You can love somebody, but you're still not able to live with them. My marriage to Joe, it was impossible. You know, we never should have even tried.
That was a while ago, and you have changed a lot since he left.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Thanks to yourself.
I've never had a friend like you. A guy who I could just be friends with without all that.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, but, you know, but maybe you should try it with Joe. You know, start over, begin from the beginning and see what happens.
It wouldn't work.
Look, from what you have told me, you put a lot of pressure on yourself and you tried to be the perfect minister's wife.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Exactly. So if you don't apply that kind of pressure, maybe things could be different.
Yeah, I guess it's possible.
So go see him. You know, and maybe things could end, or maybe something new could start. But if you don't show, you're always going to wonder what could have happened.
I'm just sleep deprived, you know? I mean, I didn't know it was going to be so much work having a newborn.
Oh, here comes Larry.
Viki's lost consciousness. You're going to have to make a decision about the transplant.
We can't decide that for her.
I'm afraid you'll have to. Look, the machines can keep Ben's heart beating for a while, but sooner or later, it's going to be too damaged to be viable. And without it, we're going to lose her.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
It's not your call.
Shut up, Kevin. Stop thinking about how much you hate me and think about your mother. We're trying to save her life.
All right, stop, please. Both of you. Now, we're all a little scared and upset, but we need to stay rational.
Amen.
We have to make a decision.
The longer you wait, the more Viki's condition deteriorates, and the weaker she becomes, the less chance the procedure will succeed.
Well, how are we supposed to make a decision for her for the rest of her life?
Come on, we just do it, all right? Half the family thinks that we should just go ahead and do the transplant. The other half thinks that we should wait till Mom's heart is strong enough so she can make her own decision.
It might not get stronger.
Exactly.
Once a patient's in failure, they generally go downhill pretty fast.
Okay, well, Kevin, I don't know. You're the oldest, so you have to make the decision.
All right, let's do it. Let's do the transplant. How's she doing?
Oh, she's stabilized, but she hasn't regained consciousness.
Thanks. You have to wake up. You hear me? I need your help right now, Mom. I counted on you my whole life.
Kevin, darling, I know that something is wrong, and I don't care how many times you tell me that you don't want to talk about it, or Kelly's having trouble adjusting, or that you're working too hard.
All right, it's all true.
Well, then, darling, maybe you should spend a little less time chasing Blair and a little more time with your family.
Well, don't hold any punches, Mom. Really, I can take it.
Kevin, someone has to be honest with you, okay? Now, I know you've not been happy with the way things have been, but, sweetheart, you have a second chance now. Are you just going to give up the way you did before? Or are you going to fight for what I know in your heart you really want?
You mean Kelly?
I've said my piece. You have to answer that yourself.
Mom. Mom. Listen to me. This is not your time. You hear me? Ben knew that. He died so you could live. You can't let that have been for nothing. Don't you let him down.
So much can change in a year. And this Mother's Day, Mom's gonna spend it in the hospital, and last year we were at the palace. She was so happy, remember?
She knows how much we love her, Jess. Hopefully that'll give her strength.
We each got you a charm.
I wanted to give you the moon and stars, Mom, but they didn't have a charm like that. So I just got you a star. Because that's what you are to all of us.
Oh, honey, that's so sweet. Thank you.
This way you know my heart's always with you, no matter what.
As mine is with you.
She's awake.
I know that you want me to take Ben's heart. I don't know if I can do it. I'm really scared.
I know. I know we're all really scared, Mom. We don't want to lose you.
But I don't know if I can live knowing that I took his life.
Hey, you didn't. Okay? He couldn't go on living like that. His will just gave out.
Because of me.
Well, if that's the reason, then it was his choice. It's his last wish.
It's just all happening too fast.
I know. Look, while you were unconscious, Larry came to us, and he asked us to make a decision for you. And we went ahead and decided to go on with the transplant. They're harvesting Ben's heart right now. No, I know. Well, listen. You don't have to go through with this, all right? You're awake right now, and you can make the decision. What do you want to do?
Every time Kevin looks at me, it's like he knows something. He knows about Paul, he knows about the baby, he knows about all of it.
You're being paranoid. Kevin's mind is on his mom now, just like mine. So let's just take it one day at a time. Let's deal with this right now, and we'll deal with Paul later.
What the hell's going on?
She's upset about Viki.
What's happening? Is she going to go through with the operation?
She asked for some time alone so she could think about it.
The decision has been made already. She can't say no. Now they're taking his heart out.
Look, this is a major thing for her to deal with, all right? We just need to back off and give her a chance. She'll make the right decision.
Don't worry. I know Viki. She'll make the right choice.
Ben, are you here? I always thought that if you died, I would know that you were with me. Ben, I've never been so scared in my life. You know, such a big part of me, it just wants to give up and come and be with you. Please tell me what you want me to do. I don't know, are the children right? Did you give up your life so that I could live? Because I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can have your heart inside me beating every minute of every day. I don't know if it would comfort me or if it would hurt so much that I couldn't stand it. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Tell me what to do because I don't know what to do.
love. But I didn't know a thing until I met you. You taught me what life was really about. And you showed me what love really is. The way your face brightens up when you laugh at one of my bad jokes. The way you talk to your plants when you think there's no one else in the room. I love everything about you. I love you with my whole heart and my whole soul. And I will forever.
I love you so much. If your love could cure me, I'd be alive forever.
I'm counting on that.
I love you. And I always will.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
The FBI is taking over the Paul Kramer investigation.
FBI, why?
All the physical evidence points to her. Now, are you going to bring her in, or am I? Do you think I killed him?
No, I don't, because I did.
I made a decision, and that burns hard.